G'day team, welcome back to the latest episode of Wanderoo, and for once, for quite a while, Kat and I have actually got the weekend off together, so we're taking full advantage of it.
Hi guys.
We've found ourselves a beautiful camp spot on the banks of the Dewar River. The Dewar River is right here and it flows all the way down to the coast. We're having a weekend down the coast at a place called Narooma, so hey, really beautiful spot. We've just stopped here for lunch and we'll continue on our journey, but yeah, welcome again, and I hope you'll enjoy this episode. We'll show you as much nice stuff as we possibly can with some good commentary. Well, here we are in Narooma, folks. It's absolutely beautiful here. Reminds me a lot of my hometown. It's good to be down here, that's for sure. Yeah, the weather has been absolutely diabolical lately, and coming down here it's a lot more warmer, it's calmer, and yeah, it's beautiful. So I took you over in that direction earlier, sort of drove down there, and there's a southern breakwall that comes into this inlet. So yeah, Kat's back at the hotel, she's resting up before we go out for dinner. Today we drove through Dewar National Park and we came across the Dewar River where there was a few campsites, and we found one that we're definitely going to go back to next week and camp for the night. So really looking forward to that. Anyway, day one done. Let's look forward to tomorrow. See you then.
Morning guys.
G'day, welcome to day two. So I've taken Kat down here to the southern wall. She didn't come with me yesterday, and we just had a look at some more seals. We're just talking to a local just then, and turns out there's a huge colony down there. It turns out there's New Zealand fur seals. Bloody Kiwis, we can't keep them away from the place. And there's apparently
We like the Kiwis.
apparently.
We do.
And there's a sub-Antarctic fur seal spotted just down a moment ago down there as well. So in addition to Australian fur seals, there's Kiwi fur seals, and someone further south, a long way from home, is here also. So
Probably came with the whales, eh?
probably did, yeah.
Well, the whales are going back.
Yeah.
So we are hoping, so the migration started going back down to Antarctica.
Mm-hmm.
So we are hoping maybe to catch a glimpse. But yeah, we are not here for whales this time, which is a bit of a shame, but we don't have the time this on this trip. But yeah, so we're just following the coastline, and maybe we can catch one in a far distance. Yeah, but
yeah, we'll see how we go. We're going to a place called Mystery Bay later on, so we'll show you that. What you see behind us is Montague Island. Huge seal colony out there as well. There's also a lighthouse there, so yeah, very important navigation point for the coastal traffic that goes up and down the eastern seaboard. But really interesting place. We'll show you some more. We're going to go for a boardwalk walk. Get the spit there. Boardwalk walk. Say that fast and drunk. All right, okay, let's get going. Oh my god, I just want to get some video footage of the Kiwis. Friggin' invaders. See these people? Okay, these people are invaders. They're Kiwis.
no, they're not. more quiet on the whale highway, I'm afraid.
Sadly, not many whales going on. Well, not yet. Hey team, so we're in Badalla State Forest. It's sort of to the northern end of Narooma. We're just sort of following our nose, exploring around. We were going to take the boardwalk this morning on the northern shore of Narooma, but the weather's been diabolical again. It's high winds and it's just nasty. So we decided, bugger it, we'll jump in the four-wheel drive into Lindeman and we'll go for a bit of a drive around. So we found this rainforest walk in the state forest, so we're just going to have a bit of a look around, check it out. I tell you what, thumbs up for the countryside around here, around outside Narooma. It is absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, I don't know about how Kat feels, but I'm falling in love with it.
Well, we passed Narooma a few times, so we never stop really. It's just whenever we want to go down to Bermagiri, which we really like, or even Tilba, so we never stop. But now we know it's here, and it's just so pretty. So this morning we went down to the beach. Now we are just going on a rainforest walk. So everything you need actually, I think, is here, and it's really pretty. So we just, as Dougie said, so we just took a bit of a detour and explored a bit, and there's so many hidden treasures here. So no, really pretty. I really like it.
Yeah, absolutely. From me so far, if for the nature lovers, Narooma is, yeah, really, really nice. And this is only like day 2 for us, and so far so good. Anyway, we're going to go for a little walk through the state forest and the box cutting rainforest walk.
So apparently it's very easy walk. It's just like 700-meter loop, 35 minutes. Probably not taking that long.
Yeah, it won't take long. There's a lot of weird noises we can hear. These strange birds. I don't know what they are. Probably the whoop whoop bird. We'll tell you about them later.
Yeah.
Righto, let's go. Hey, so the rainforest walk here is quite nice, not unexpected. It's very similar to other rainforest walks that we've done, particularly up north, which is surprising, being south. What you see here is a beautiful old tree that's been cut down very, very long time ago. I'd imagine the South Coast industry back in the early days of European settlement, very similar to the North Coast where I'm from. And up the North Coast you see a lot of this, where timber cutters have been coming through and they'll find select timber and they'll cut them down, and they'll do it by hand with axes. If you come around here, you'll see there's a notch cut in there. Now with this notch, what they would have done, this would have been a little bit deeper. They would have stuck a log in there to stand on it. So they'll get up here and they'll do their cutting from there. Part of the tree is still up there as well. You can see up on the ridge there. So it's a very sad sight to see these kind of things, but this is what happened back in the day. They would find these really good timbers and they'll just randomly go out bush and cut them down and just decimated it. But as you can see, the surroundings around us, those days are well and truly over, and we've got this beautiful pristine forest. So after death, there's always a life. Yeah. was the box cutter rainforest walk. Very beautiful. The weather is slowly getting a bit better. We're getting some sunlight now. Had a bit of rain this morning, but the winds are high. And that's because there's a massive low pressure system getting pushed through the area. Just to highlight the dangers of walking out bush is that all these eucalypt trees, they might be great, they smell nice, they offer good shade, but the branches are very fragile. So in high winds, or even at any time really, these branches can snap off and fall on top of you. For instance, we during our walk, we saw this massive branch snap off and fall about 50 metres to the ground with a great big thud. So yeah, people have died from it. And on days like today where you got high winds, you really need to be alert to it. But other than that, great walk. What are you reckon?
They're beautiful.
Yeah. All right. Nearly back to the car, so we'll see where the road's going to take us.
Sometimes you come across some hazards, so we could drive around it, but we are nice people, so we just remove it. Okay, apparently there's no moving that. If we would have a chainsaw, yes, we don't have one, so that means we have to go around it.
Oh, I think it's coffee time.
Now this is the beauty about going off-road. You find spots like this. I
Mm.
mean, did you already show them?
Yeah,
Okay.
show the audience
yeah.
down there. So what we're looking at, well, I'll just take you to there, is just a little part of Wodonga Inlet. Now, Wodonga Inlet is basically a big lake that connects to the ocean via where we were this morning at Narooma, where the seals were. Actually, no, that's Wodonga Inlet there, and this is Wodonga Lake. It's largish. Yeah, it's full of oyster farms. There's little farming lots and private bush properties surrounded by state forests. First impressions, I mean, yeah, this is the first time. I mean, I've been living in this region for near on 20 years, and I've always just driven through Narooma, never really stopped. Might have stopped one or two occasions for a cup of coffee or whatever, but never really stopped here and explored. This is our first time, and my first impressions is that I'm very impressed. Narooma is only a small coastal town that Kat and I are very familiar with and we love. That's part of our upbringing, you know, that's kind of the people that we are. So we see the attraction in Narooma straight away. But then the unknowns of it, you know, is like in most coastal communities, it's well developed, like the land's been cleared with farming and, you know, out of town, smaller communities and that sort of stuff. Like you see it, you know, valleys up north, like Bellinger Valley, Nambucca Valley, Macleay Valley, even south to here, where you've got the Illawarra, and then you head into further south, like the Bega Valley. So it's all cleared for farming and whatnot, but not here, which is really, really, really nice. You got smaller little areas, like we didn't film it earlier. We found this little farming area just outside of Narooma, on the other side of Wodonga Lake, and it was absolutely drop dead gorgeous. Only a small little farming area, and then the rest is just state forest, just like this. And these state forests, they meet onto further west of the Great Dividing Range, and you've got wilderness area out there. So Narooma and its surroundings is absolutely drop dead gorgeous, full of nature. So yeah, we found ourselves a nice little spot for a cup of coffee, our morning tea. We're going to be following this road until we get back onto the Princess Highway, and we're just going to check out some more little places around the area.
But are we going to take you to our favorite village?
Oh yes.
Tilba. So yeah, first is coffee, then hopefully Mystery Bay, and then I think we venture onto Tilba. It's not very far, it's just,
Yeah, everything's pretty close.
Yeah. But because we're taking, roads like this, it's taking us a bit longer, but as Drew said, we Narooma never was on our map as a holiday or even a getaway destination, but it's pretty.
For coastal,
worth it.
Absolutely, yeah. We just decided to explore the bush tracks out here and that, and see what's outside of Narooma, and not disappointed. For Kat and I, I'm smitten with this area, and I'm pretty sure Kat is too. But more exploring to do after we have this coffee break.
Mystery Bay! Woohoo!
G'day team, so we're back here to Mystery Bay. We've actually remembered that we actually came here about 2 years ago perhaps.
Yeah.
So up in that direction there is Narooma, and this is Mystery Bay just here. That's Montague Island, and as you can see, holy cow, she's choppy. That's all the wind coming up from the Antarctic, and yeah, wouldn't want to be out there, that's for sure. Very choppy. But yeah, Mystery Bay. Don't know why it's called Mystery Bay. I don't know the historical context of it. We do, yeah. Over there's a campground, and up in that headland up there, it's probably about a dozen houses or so. Look like they're holiday homes for the lucky people. Eurobodalla. Is it Eurobodalla? Yeah, Eurobodalla National Park is just up over there. So we're just here to stretch our legs. We've done our loop road drive around Wagga Lake. Absolutely gorgeous, it really is. And so yeah, we're just having here to stretch our legs, have a bit of a walk around, and once we're done, we're going to go to Tilba, have some lunch, eh? We'll show you Tilba next.
Gin and tonic.
And gin and tonic time. Alright, we'll see you then. Alright folks, so there's Mystery Bay. So the mystery of Mystery Bay is back in the 1880s. There's a town further south of here called Bermagui, and there were surveyors around here sort of checking out the landscape in this sort of general area, and apparently they found gold. So that back in those days there was no roads, the only way to get around was via boat. So they had this rowboat to get from Bermagui to I think the Narooma area or somewhere around there to go check out this gold deposit. And there was 5 surveyors and I think a guide, and down in there their boat was found, and no surveyors. Their bodies disappeared. So all their possessions were still inside their boat, but the men themselves disappeared. That's the mystery of Mystery Bay. No one knows what happened to them. So dun dun dun. Anyway, we're off to Tilba to check out the place and get some lunch. Rightio, let's go. Alright folks, so welcome to the beautiful little village of Central Tilba. Now this village is pretty much still in its original condition since they first built the place. Oh, I don't know, a long time ago.
It's busy.
Yeah, it's a bit busy. It's always busy here. Originally started off as a farming community, mostly the dairy industry, timber cutting as well. And the village you see here, everything is in its original condition. You'll see historic photographs of this street. All the houses are exactly the same. So yeah, beautiful little place. Love coming here. So yeah, we're going to stop here for lunch and have a bit of a look around.
I'm going to get some cheese. There's
Yes.
a cheese factory.
Cheese factory. There it is down there. So we're going to park down here and.
We're not.
And oh, well, we'll find a park. When there's a will, there's a way. Probably down the bottom there, babe. Yeah. All right, let's check it out. We just love cheese. Ooh, look at that pumpernickel.
Oh, yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, that's the original from Germany.
Yeah?
This is how we buy it back home.
All right.
But you don't like it.
No,
It's too dense for you.
It's an acquired taste. Yum yum.
There's so many shops here, guys.
This is kind of like, if anyone knows Australia well, you probably would have heard of the town called Nimbin up in the north coast of New South Wales. So here on the south coast, this would be like the south coast equivalent of Nimbin, I guess.
Without the hippies.
Without the hippies, yeah. I mean, you have all the houses here that you see have been converted into artisan shops, leatherworks, some boutique cafes, that sort of stuff. You know the what's the word I'm looking for? The yuppie people. So the yuppies kind of like it, you know. I'm trying not to film people. So yeah, just up there at the street corner up there is the pub, the Dromedary Hotel. So that's where we're going to go and have some lunch.
They make their own gins up there, so that's why I'm going up there to have a G&T. That means I can't do any more driving today. So Daddy's going to do the driving, eh?
Yep, I'll be taking over. All right, let's go to the pub.
Come on then.
G'day team, well we're done. So we're going to be heading back to Narooma soon, get ourselves cleaned up and freshened up for dinner tonight. So we've just finished up with Tilba.
Always good to be here.
Yeah, it's one of our favourite places to come. Sure enough, yeah, it's a tourist hotspot. Tourists love coming here, but it's a small place, so it's limited on the capacity of people that it can take. So you're not going to get big bus loads of people or anything like that. It's just people that are cruising through, and you know, like us, we'll stop here and have a look around, get something to eat and drink, whatever.
And cheese.
And cheese, definitely cheese. Always spending a lot of money because it is an artisan type community. So they make all their own stuff here and they sell it for a song. Let me tell you that.
Did we mention cheese yet?
Yeah, we mentioned cheese. Cheese is just cheese.
It's cheese.
Yeah, we're kind of lucky here. So we've got Badalla cheese just up the road a bit more. We've got the Tilba cheese here, and you go further south to Bega, and you've got the Bega cheese. So cheese everywhere.
It's like a cheese belt, no?
Cheese belt. Yeah, that's a very good point. Anyway, so we're done here. What you've seen today is Mystery Bay, and we've uncovered the mystery of Mystery Bay, which we'll tell you about later on.
No, you already did, didn't you?
Yeah, but we were told how the mystery came about, but when we went to that campsite and we felt that heebie-jeebie.
Yeah, weird.
We think the bodies were buried in the campsite. They got it from us. Before that, we just drove all around the back ends of Waggonga Lake.
Mm-hmm.
Through the state forest there and the private farmland area as well. Mind-bogglingly beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, we're heading back to Narooma now, and that's us for day 2.
We're just going to take the back road, we said.
Yeah.
So let's see if there's anything.
Yeah, well, we'll show some
hidden
footage of our drive back to Narooma from the back road from Tilba back to the highway. It's not very far, but For those who watch Australian television, you've probably heard of the television show called River Cottage. It's a reality kind of show about a cook that has a cottage here in Tilba. It's based off the one in the United Kingdom, and I think there's another one in Canada or US.
Yeah.
Well, it started off in the UK and it sort of branched out from there. But the Australian one, the Australian River Cottage series, was here in Tilba, and it was. If you ever get a chance to watch it. Really good show.
It's a really nice property.
Yeah, absolutely. So anyway, let's get going, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Alrighty.
Alright. Well, g'day folks, welcome to day 3, and as Murphy's Law would dictate, the best weather is kept for last. So, yeah, and that just sucks. Behind us there, that's Frank.
Frank.
Yeah, Frank's just chilling out, having a bit of a snooze after out hunting all night.
And he sleeps quite funny. I think he sleeps, I can't really tell because I think he's sleeping belly up. Which is a bit weird, I think, but okay.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, we do the same as humans.
Mm-hmm. We do. It's just
Seeing a seal sleep like that is a
yeah.
bit odd.
You should see the way I sleep. Very similar. I think in a past life I would have been a seal. So yeah, Narooma. What's your thoughts, Bubba?
Well, we still have to go on the boardwalk,
Mm-hmm.
which is just over there, which we tried yesterday, but then we said, let's do it another day. Let's do it tomorrow. It's so cute, and you can see there's lots of the Narooma bar. I think it's really nice to have a little boat here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But definitely gonna come back and explore a bit more and have a bit more time. So.
Yeah, 3 days didn't seem to suit it.
But then we didn't come
Yeah.
for Narooma. We only came here because we wanted to come down the coast a certain route,
Yeah.
and that's why we stopped in Narooma, but because it's convenient. But now we know, so.
Well, we both haven't stayed in Narooma before, and my impressions. I mean, I've driven through Narooma. I don't know how many times, but never stopped here. But now I'm really glad we have. It's beautiful. For a word, beautiful. So what you see here is Wahronga. I think I've got the word right. Wahronga Inlet.
No, I think it's Laguna.
Wahroonga Inlet. I think that's it. Yeah. Pretty sure. But anyway, like most coastal towns like Narooma, they're settled on on the river mouth. But this isn't a river mouth. This is an inlet, like a lake that has the appearance of a river, but it's not. It was settled here about in the 1860s or 70s.
Frank is still asleep.
We'll try to keep the noise down. Yeah, so it was mainly timber milling and gold mines, and Narooma as a town sort of sprung up as port facilities, because back in those days they didn't have roads or railways or anything like that. It was all shipping through the coast. So this was the shipping port to send out timber and whatever else they can produce here, and it went up to Sydney. So yeah, absolutely really pretty place. It reminds me so much of my hometown. Anyway, okay, we're going to keep walking along this boardwalk and we'll show you along.
And we shall not disturb Frank.
Yeah, we'll leave Frank alone.
Sleep well, Frank. Yesterday morning to catch up with the seals. So we're on the other side now of the breakwater. There's something in the water there. We're not quite sure if it's surfers or seals. So we have to get a bit closer.
I think they might be swimmers. They look like human heads, don't they? So I'll give you a bit of local storytelling. So over in the distance over there you can see what's called Montague Island. To the local language it's Barungaba. Barongaba. It used to be a part of a promontory that joined the mainland about 9,000 years ago. Something happened, like an earthquake or something, and that part sunk, creating that island. Now, according to local indigenous folklore, this is Mount Dromedary, known by the local mob as Mother of Mountain. So Mother of Mountain, that's Yalaga. Gulaga. Yeah. So that's Gulaga, that's the mother. Over here you can see like a cliff type area there. That's elder son.
Younger son.
Younger son?
Yeah, right.
Oh right, that's younger son, and that's older son. Not sure exactly what the connection is meant to be, but these are the names the local mob is given to these specific locations. And we're right here at the entrance into Yagonga entrance, or Yagonga Inlet. This is right. Wagonga? Wagonga Inlet. I'm going to get these names right. So we were over there yesterday on the southern breakwall. We're on the northern breakwall now. Yeah, swimmers.
They're swimmers.
This is what you call crazy people. Hey folks, so that's it for Narooma for us. We found this nice little spot here in the entrance into Wagonga Lake here at Narooma. We absolutely love it here, wouldn't you agree, babe? Yeah, it's a really beautiful spot.
We will be back.
Absolutely.
For longer.
Yes, indeed, longer. Narooma's not one of those big towns, you know. It's only a small, sleepy town, but it's got the facilities that you need, and
cheese,
and lots of good cheese,
and oysters.
Oh yeah, huge oyster farms here. Narooma's a really uniquely beautiful place in its own right. It stands in a league in its own. We're moving on now. We'll take some more footage along the way before we wrap this video up. All right, let's go. Alright folks, so we've just did a slight detour on our way home to a picnic area. We're in Monga National Park. It's been completely rebuilt after the fires. If you look at the bush, you can see it's been very heavily impacted by fire. Much of this national park is still closed off from public access, which is a real shame. There's some really nice spots around here to check out. We'll come out here and probably even camp out here and check out the river, see if we can find some platypus, and who knows, maybe find some gold. That would be cool.
So much gold up here now.
Yeah, it's an absolutely glorious day, beautiful. Anyway, we're just gonna have lunch and we'll say our hooroos.
Alright, that's us. We just finished lunch. Cheese, nom, coffee, even better. So we just had another look around here. We're definitely going to come back here and explore a bit more. We didn't plan on stopping here, so we had something else in mind. But then we had a tiny issue with the car, and we thought we're not risking it going off-road. So yeah, that's us from our trip. Again, Narooma, just so pretty. Really, really precious little gem. And we're definitely going to go back and explore a bit more. Yeah,
we had a low oil indicator come on and we checked the oil, and yeah, Lindemann is a bit thirsty, so we topped up the oil. So it's obviously a heads up for us that we need to take him in for a service. So instead of risking it, we'll take him home, and we've got a working week coming up starting tomorrow anyway, so it's a smarter idea to make our way back home. Narooma, hands down one of our top 10 favourite places to go. No, without a shadow of a doubt, it's absolutely beautiful. If you're into the simplistic coastal country lifestyle, you can't get much better than Narooma. Really, it's just, yeah, really spectacular for us. Yeah, it might be different for everyone. Next time will be our camping trip, hopefully.
Steak dinner.
Yeah, and a steak dinner while we're out camping. That'll be great. And yeah, that's it. We've got big plans coming up, but that's going to be a secret reveal at a later time. All right, thanks again for joining us, and we'll catch you next time. Hooroo.
Hooroo. Bye.